welcome to our second recorded lesson. Like last time, it's going to be a short one. We're going to go over what I call some problem strings. So problem strings are just a whole bunch of problems I kind of do in a row, and they're all going to be related. So I want you looking to see how these are related, or how you can use maybe the first problem to help you solve the second problem. A lot of times in math, and especially now that we're all mathematicians, in math you can use other information from problems to solve the one you're currently working on. Kind of makes it cool, and it's not cheating. You can do that anytime you want. So for these problem strings, what we're going to do is we're going to use a strategy for some simple multiplication. And we're going to use, and probably a lot of you are like, Mr. B, we already know how to do that. We're going to build up slowly. So this one, and I'm sure you guys learned it last year, is the number string. So I'm not even going to put it in word problems today. I'm just going to say we have the problem 2 times 4, and we want to know what that equals. We don't know how to do it. We're not sure what it says. We know that it's 2 groups of 4 though, because we always know that another way you can say multiplication is I have 2 groups of 4. So while we're doing 2 groups of 4, we can use a number line. So our number line, when we're multiplying, always starts at 0. So we're going to start at 0, and we have to do 2 groups of 4. So I need 1 group of 4. I'm going to go up here like this. I do a plus 4. And if I add 4 to 0, that gets me 4. And I'm going to do my second group. That's my first group. I'm going to do my second group. So plus 4, and 4 plus 4 is 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It gets me to 8. So it's a pretty quick way, not the most efficient though. We'll get to some of those later on. But if you ever get stuck, you can always use the number line. We're going to come back to the number line for some stuff later on in the year. That's why I want you to remember it. So if I have 2 times 4, and I know that equals 8, what if I had the problem 2 times 8? So this is the number string that comes in. How can I use this problem right here to maybe solve 2 times 8? Well, one way is, some of you guys might know your math facts, but another way is, you know that we just traveled 8 on our number line. So this right here, this one jump is actually 1 group of 8. So I can go plus 8, and then I could do a whole another jump, plus 8, and you get a 16 as we continue on our number line. Hopefully you can see that. So it's just kind of a continuation. We doubled this number right here from 4 to 8. So we kind of doubled the amount that we're jumping by. Kind of a cool trick. What if we had the problem, and I'm going to let you guys try to solve it, 2 times 16. What do you think we're going to do for 2 times 16? You can hit pause, or you can try it right now if you want, or do it mentally in your brain. All right, welcome back. So, using this model up here, 2 times 16, I'm going to start over so it's a little bit cleaner. I have my number line down here, and we're starting at 0. And I already know that we can go all the way up to 16 the first time, and that's the same as 2 times 8, or 4 times 4, because there's 4 little groups of these 4s in here. So if I do 1 jump of 16 plus 16, I'm at 16, and I have to do another big jump of 16. This is where the math becomes less efficient, is because now I'm adding some pretty big numbers in my head. So 16 plus 16, if you don't know it, you can do it here on the side. 6 plus 6 is 32, or 12, but we can't add the 1 down here, so I put that tens in the 10 spot. I have 3 tens for 30, so 32. So this is just a simple number line equation that you can use for simple multiplication strategies. It's not the most efficient, but it will get the job done. I'm going to show you one more and see if you can try it on your own. All right, we have 2 times 12. What does that equal? Some of you in your head probably shouted out already, but I want you to show me on the number line. So we're starting at 0, making that jump of a plus 12. 0 plus 12 is 12. We're making that second group jump of plus 12, and 12 plus 12, or doubling 12, is 24. The thing I want to talk about with this one is some of you guys know that you can say multiplications problems forward and backwards. So I've been saying 2 times 12. What if I did 12 times 2? It's the same problem, but it actually turns out to be a lot more work. So now I have 12 groups of 2. So if I'm using my number line, and I have to do a little jump of 2 12 times, so this, we did it 2 jumps here. I do a plus 2 once, a plus 2, here's my second time, another plus 2, 3. You can see that it can get really inefficient if you're spending a lot of time drawing these out. So one thing I want you to know, if you're using number lines, try to get it where you're using the smaller number first, the least amount of jumps. That will really help you out. All right, again, if you have any questions, we're going to talk about this. Oh wait, I forgot one piece almost, sorry. As we're doing our number line, let's say we're doing 5s on our number line. So I have 1 times 5, and that's just one jump of 5 like this, and that gets me a 5. 2 times 5 would be 2 jumps, and that gets me 10. 3 times 5 is 3 jumps, and that gets me to 15. Another thing you can write out under these is you can write out the multiplication problem right here. So 1 times 5 is 5. We've made 1 jump. 2 jumps times 5 is 10. We've made 3 jumps. 3 times 5 is 15. So this is just showing you the jumps. If I did another one, I'd do a plus 5. What would my multiplication problem be down here? Yeah, easy peasy. 4 times 5. And that would be my 4th jump. So, again, we're going to go over some of these together in our live group. If you have any questions, let me know. This is just a simple strategy that we can do for some of our basic math facts as we get going through the year. I'll see you in the live session.